afternoon, this is the world news on HIM 97.3 FM. I am SHAQEEROH AKINYEMI. First, the headlines. Wike says PDP may fall apart because governors sideline him. On foreign scene, pro-PC's rule to allow traditional mass at Vatican. On sports, Lookman's Atlanta future still uncertain. On entertainment, I'm scared of people this December. Ruga expressed fears. The details of the headlines are more in a moment. The Federal Capital Territory Minister Nyesom Wike has slammed governors of the People Democratic Party for sidelining him in major party decisions, warning that such exclusionary practice could threaten the party's survival. Wike further criticized the notion that the internal crisis could be blamed on the ruling All Progressive Congress APC, insisting that the PDP's problem was self-inflicted. Speaking on the party-planned national convention, Wike said the leadership had failed to complete necessary congress, another key process which has claimed was stalling process. The PDP has in recent months faced internal crises as well as a defection involving top members such as Enugu State Governor Peter Umba, Delta State Governor Sheriff Oborevori, and the Governor of Akwa Ibom, Umo Eno. The party is also battling multiple legal suits over its forthcoming convention. On foreign scene, Pope Leo XIV has authorized the traditional mass to take place this weekend at the Vatican, lifting restrictions that angry conservatives in the latest attempt to heal spirits within Catholic Church. The trade line, also called Latin Mass, was commonly used across the church before it was modernized in the 1960s and was further limited by Pope Francis in 2021. The Leo's approval, it will be celebrated at St. Peter Basilica at the Vatican on Saturday afternoon, and ultra-conservative U.S. Cardinal Raymond Bucchi, a fierce opponent of the late pontiff. Conducted in Latin by the priest who kept his break on the congregation in a ceremony marked by the use of incense and vigorous chants, the Mass is preferred by the many traditionalist Catholics. Francis feared, however, that it could be undermine the legacy of the Second Vatican Council 1962-65, a series of reform that is supposed to bring the Catholic Church into the modern era. Is a papal decree restricting the use of mass traditionalist custodies, sparkled anger among Catholic conservatives who fled they were being sidelined. On sports, Ademola Lookman's turbulent summer transfer saga may be behind him as the long-term future of Atlanta remained unclear despite the impressive return to the starting lineup. The Nigeria forward current contract only runs to June 2027 and it's not clear how long it will remain in Banago, although the turbulence of the last few months appears to have been left behind. Lookman tried to navigate his own exit from Bergamo this summer, which ultimately failed. Inter Milan pushes out to sign Ladetta, but a free couldn't be agreed upon. This was following a molting and escape than return to Bergamo held in club difficulty, accepting the situation that worked the normal routine for the last couple of months. Atlanta showed patience to wait for the right moment to get him back in a starting XI, which has been happening goalless withdrawal against Zalido at the weekend, which coach Ivan Juric praised him as performance despite the lack of goals. On entertainment, Nigeria's singer Ruga has been expressed deep concern over the rising cases of kidnapping and security across Nigeria ahead of festive season, warning that criminals may target Nigeria returning home for Deputy December. In a post shared on X, Ruga described kidnapping as a full-time business in some regions and urged travelers to stay vigilant. Ruga post has since sparkled conversation online, with the many in Nigeria agreeing that country security challenges have worsened even as December, a month usually filled with concerts, parties and family reunion, draws. Before we end the world news on HIM 97.3 FM, here is the quick recap of the headlines. UK says PDP may fall apart because governor sideline him. On foreign scene, Pope hisses rule to allow traditional mass at the Vatican. On sports, Lookman Atlanta feature still uncertain. On entertainment,